person that likes to be penetrated.
Yeah, but not with like a dagger.
This is what I'm saying. This is my point. I mean, you want something round and blunted and whatever.
Unless it's
comfy.
going in my butt. Then
you want stabby.
No.
Then you want stabby? I don't know what you're asking me.
I
here.
want taper.
You want tape? So you want stabby?
No, but not Owie stabby.
Stabby,
not
yes.
Brady stabby.
But you're saying stabby, so I mean, I know what you mean. Wink, wink. I know what you mean.
Oh, wink.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm 𝓚𝓸𝓷𝓴𝓂. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna watch the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that likes a dirty man. Literally dirty, fresh from work, no shower. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 395. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my dirty boy, my favorite flesh card fuck toy, Mr. SC.
Right.
So yeah, we will get into that a little later. That's actually part of my porn pick of the week, believe it or not.
Right.
Well, and I want to ask you guys out there in listening land if you think it is weird or not, which it's not weird, but...
It's not weird.
It's not weird.
It's not weird.
Shut up.
It's not weird.
It's not weird.
What are you talking about? Leave me alone. Don't look at me.
Anyway, we are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studio, KinkyKatieRadio.com and RadioChaos.net. And of course, as always, well, most of the time, one of our little show kitties, Floki, is saying hello.
Yeah, he's mesmerized by the light.
He has to be in the mix at some point.
Right, he's been a little needy.
Well, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just been that time, I suppose.
He wants some love, some cuddles.
He does. He wants cuddle time. It's
right.
like, it's cold outside. Please don't put me back out there.
Right.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't think he's worried.
I think it's funny that on I was telling you about this the other day, that Facebook has suggested to me an ad for strawberry flavored whipped cream cartridges.
Right. Right. Hippie crack.
Strawberry
Nitrous.
hippie crap. Yeah. I'm like, huh.
There are actual people going, why would you care? So, you want to make strawberry whipped cream, or what's the deal?
Yeah, lots of it.
Mm-hmm. Cases.
And balloons are straight from the tap.
Sure.
Sure.
Kids don't know what they're messing with those. Telling you.
I'll tell you though, but it's kind of funny because now there's a new ad that they started throwing at me.
Right.
They come in, you can get either a 1-pack or a 6-pack of gigantic canisters. They go, that fits on any kind of device that you want to get it at. Oh gosh, how much did they say? It's 580 grams.
Okay.
It's like, this is a tank. They send you a tank. Like you can order.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
In 1 to 6-pack.
Wow.
Tanks.
Why did you not? How come I don't know about this?
Because I just saw it today.
That is amazing technology right there.
And now they keep sending me the ads for it. Like every couple scrolls, it's boom, an ad for the giganto canisters.
Well, they know their audience. They know exactly who they're targeting. You know what I mean? We know this one. She really loves whipped cream. I'm telling you right now.
She buys every once in a while, like a couple times a year. She'll get a shit ton of boxes.
Well, you got to stock up. Zombie apocalypse and all. You have to make sure you can have fresh whipped cream at a moment's notice. It's really a problem. It's not a problem.
I need a celery foam on my salmon, or else I'm going to die.
Yeah, foams are big. We need foams.
And the
Lots of them.
strawberry flavored ones, because you know
Strawberry
Valentine's
foam?
Day is coming up,
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe you want to put the strawberry foam on some nether regions and go ligga.
Do I? Do I really?
No.
Do I?
You know, it's kind of good because I did see an ad. It was for matching underwear. It was for a bra,
Okay.
panties, and boxers that were red, but they had like an image of whipped cream with the cherry on top on the good bits. So it's like, all right, imagine it's there, you know. It's not all drippy and it doesn't get curdled.
I'm imagining.
Are you imagining?
Sure.
Anyway, there's a listener and a fan out there, and I promise I did find your email. It's rather long. I will get to it on the next show because he's begging me to answer some questions. So there's probably some people out there that have the exact same questions as he does, and it's quite in depth, I believe. So. We are going. He's the one with the belly button questions. He's got some stuff about the belly button.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I want to address any belly button situations.
Why not?
Why?
Well, like I was saying, it's like with body.
Why am I addressing my belly button?
Maybe it's not yours. Maybe it's his.
Well,
maybe
that's
he
fine.
wants to do like Body Mod Kevin did, Keith did.
Remove his belly button.
And remove his belly button altogether. For those of you that don't know, SC, he's got a thing about his belly button.
No, I just don't like it fucked with.
That's a no-fly zone.
I had a hernia.
At
Had a
all.
hernia for my entire life, unknown to me, and it was always a painful little thing. And you know, anytime you dug around, it did not feel good.
Yeah.
So once I found that out, it's a lifetime had gone by, and now nothing goes in the belly button hole. I will Q-tip it, and that is it. That is all.
I go close to it, and you yell.
I will murder
Swat.
bunnies. I will not let my belly button be defiled in any way, shape, or form with anybody's filthy digits or any other tool otherwise stated.
Filthy digits.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
That's just sounds like a lyric line from
It was Frank.
Yes.
I love you all.
Oh.
I love you all.
I start filming next Friday. Well, actually, this Friday.
What are you filming?
Yeah, I'm filming Pandemic Thirst. My
Yeah?
scenes for Pandemic Thirst.
Yeah, you're done being dramatic about not wanting to do movies.
Yeah, it's whatever. That's
want to do them anymore.
hey, that's it. That's part of acting. Whatever.
When really it's I don't want to be fully nude on film anymore. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
I mean, I'm just in,
You enjoy
in lingerie this time, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you enjoy doing it. You have fun doing them.
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you saying?
I don't know. I'm getting more relaxed because I'm just kind of like, fuck it.
Right. What are you going to do?
I'm old now. Screw it. I don't know.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Lean in.
Yeah, just lean into
Lean
it.
in. That should be like a common mantra. Just once in a while, you have to just lean in to where you're headed. Sometimes.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be giving out quite a few tips for Valentine's Day idea gifts for
Right.
you guys. Because by the time that I'm trying to do it now, so by the time this video gets goes out on YouTube, it's going to have enough time before Valentine's Day for you to get something. So
Right.
yeah. Sorry, I just had to do a little pointing thing because Floki had a rubber band, and I don't want him to choke.
I got it.
Thank you.
I'm like a ninja.
You are like a
I use my
ninja.
rubber band removal jutsu.
Now, those people that are into the smoking the marijuana, you can get there's a website which I will link down in the show notes. You can get pre-rolled joints, but made with rose petals
Okay.
for Valentine's Day.
That seems like a pretty good idea, I guess.
I didn't know you could smoke a rose petal.
I don't see why not. You can eat roses, I think. I think they're edible.
Yeah, they are. People, I don't like rose water. I don't like that's probably why I don't like a lot of like Indian desserts or whatever.
There's a lot of rose water in it.
Fuck.
A lot of rose petal essence.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to eat perfume. And I don't like cinnamon in my chili.
I mean, unless it's like vanilla perfume or orange perfume or lots of other perfumes that you probably would.
It doesn't taste like
rose. You're not into rose flavored things.
Yes.
Okay.
Old lady perfume, like walking through in the middle of a department store, you have to hold your breath.
I mean, there are probably similar scents that are now popular. It just seems to me like the little Zoomers are running around and traveling back in time to 1950, and that's how they're wanting to be. Like, they want to be in the 30s or somewhere back then. You know what I mean?
I want to wear baby soft perfume
in different ways, like
Jordache jeans.
Right? They're getting boomer ear. It's an odd thing.
It is weird to see things coming back around. I'm like, I wore that shit in my like freshman year of high school, and now people are like, oh, this is like so cool and trendy. It's like, oh my God.
Right.
It's really weird. Because then if I want to wear it now too, it's like, you're too old for that. I'm like, bitch, I wore it before you. I don't know, whatever.
You sound like every old person.
I know. Yeah. Because, it's like, it's still generations from before. Speaking of the marijuana, and stuff like that, you can get someone who is into dicks.
Okay.
And phallic, shaped things.
Right.
That you can get a glass dick bong.
A dick bong.
Water pipe.
Dick bong.
Dick bong. And it is quite detailed for what it is. Mm-hmm. But I think it's really cool. It's got the balls, so you put the
you put the dick in your mouth.
Yeah, you put your dick in the mouth.
Right. We had seen years ago that was that realistic glass pipe that we had seen. You don't remember, do you?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, it was always in the case. It was like, ooh, the dick pipe.
It was very veiny, and it was a lot more detailed than this. It wasn't a bong, it was a pipe. Yeah, I do remember. And it was pretty cool. Because you said if anyone ever got that for you, because if anyone ever got that for me, I'd fucking leave it out on the table.
I would.
I don't care.
I'm making a declaration right now.
Suck my glass dick.
Sure.
All right.
If you give me a glass dick pipe, I will leave it on my coffee table.
Why not?
Up for all times. Perpetuity.
Up for all times.
Yep.
There's a book out there for people who happen to come across someone that is a little kinky. It says, when someone you love is kinky. Mm-hmm. Like, kind of like what to expect when you're expecting.
Nice. But I'm sure they got everything right.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You didn't read any excerpts or anything like that?
It didn't give you any excerpts. It just says that it helps you try to understand when someone has different interests and practices that you deem unusual, but you still love them. So you're like, they're kind of like, be open to what they want to do. And if they're kinky, well, if it's something you can't do, you can't like
wrap your head around.
Well,
Bob likes to roll around in sewer pits. I don't know what's up with him. He dresses in that gimp outfit, Katie. He jumps right in that cesspool, likes to swim around like a little baby seal.
Gross.
He likes to be called a little baby seal too.
Ew. Little slimy seal.
I mean, do we really need any advice on how to do that?
Okay, well, maybe some people do, because there's a lot of people that don't think the way that we think, or think the ways that our fans
just leave them alone, really. If nobody's hurting let me rephrase that. If nobody's hurting anybody that didn't ask to be hurt, literally, explicitly asked to be hurt.
Well, let's say.
Really, what's the problem, yo?
Let's say I'm a mousy little librarian, right?
Mm-hmm. Go
and I get together with you.
Go on.
And then all of a sudden, like on our first day, I'm just like totally, completely like rape you at the end of the night, and I want to shove like I want you to shove carrots in my ass or whatever,
Go
you
on.
know?
Yeah.
Call me your bunny. You know?
Slower. Yeah. Good. Keep going.
Put this wolf head on now.
Put the wolf head on.
Now. Tell me you want to rip me apart.
Can I call you Lakoshi? Can I? Can I please? It'd be so hot. Let me do that. It'd be so hot.
So, but you're like, well, I like you, but that's a little weird. I mean, it's kind of like an introduction to, because we wouldn't think that's weird. I don't know, but there's some people out there that would.
Yeah, no, I get it. If you've never heard of people doing X, Y, or Z, maybe you're, whatever it is that you're feeling about it just has nothing to do with you. And to be honest, if your neighbors or close person to you is kinky, they're probably more apt to talk to you about their kink. Like people who get geeked out about the shit if they know that you're not going to judge them.
Most definitely.
They'll talk usually in some capacity or another.
And I do have to say, even though I might not show it on my face, which is very rare and very hard for me to do because my face just says everything, even when I can't even talk. It's like, oh crap, like I can't hide anything. Well, where was I going? Oh yeah, sometimes people fucking. Well,
same for a tree.
No, there's sometimes that people go a lot further than what I really was expecting, and even for me, like it kind of surprises me.
Yeah.
Like and then I like when this happens or when I do this, I'm like, wow, like that went left real quick. Like
after the anus prolapses, Katie, I like to stick it in a cold ice bath and just leave my anus hanging out in that cold ice water for 20 to 30 minutes, before I tuck it back in.
Or sometimes I like to sniff anal nitrates and then go noodling with my wiener.
Oh.
Just stick it in a hole and make some big mudfish catfish bat Mr. Sucker.
Oh God, that was loud. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. One of these days you'll understand the concept of back away when you yell.
I know.
You always lean in. It's so funny.
I know. I don't.
You can't help it. It's
no,
okay.
I don't know what my problem is.
We have technology. It compresses it. Maybe.
I don't know. Hey, let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
Katie's porn pick of the week.
Okie dokie. So as I was saying before, my porn pick of the week kind of had a little something to do with the intro of this week's show. And I think that some people out there will think I'm a little strange. Definitely SC thinks I'm quite bonkers.
When do I say that?
Like this.
You're the one that keeps saying it.
No,
you're the one that keeps saying that, not me. It's coming out of your mouth completely. Like you've made up your own story in your head to describe how I feel about something, which is really bizarre. It's very odd that you're telling me how I feel, and I look at you and I go, no. But you go, oh, yes, you do. Oh, okay. What do you want me to tell you? No, untrue. Explain yourself anyway so people know what you're talking about.
Okie dokie. So my porn pick of the week is everybody knows that I'm a sniffer, and I'm into SC's pheromones.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, yeah.
He's so making fun of me right now because the other day, I was feeling really randy. I'm in that week where I'm super fucking horned up on like everything, but he came home smelling extra special, and
special.
Well, not. I don't know.
I mean, that's one way to describe, really. I mean, you're using your descriptive words there. Sure. But yeah, it's a good job.
Well, you just.
They know right where you're at.
Do you smell? smelled like outside, like outdoorsy, but you've been working, but you weren't, but it wasn't like pungent.
Smelled like a man.
Yes.
I know.
Yes, you smell like a man. And I wanted to have sex. So finally, after some pushing and prodding, you gave in to me, and then as you were banging me, I made ST take off his shirt, and I
puff neck ass.
pretty much wore it as a face mask.
Oh, you did pretty much. No, it was actual. It's literal. Yeah. It was like you had anal nitrite all over it, and you were just like you were all buried in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was nice. But yeah. But then you just were kind of like, all right. I don't know. Well, that's what it seemed like to me. Maybe that's what I wanted.
It's really all
I
that.
don't
Yeah.
know.
No, you're completely just projecting. I don't know what you're projecting.
I don't either. I don't know. I never know. So I could be just something that, I mean, I make up a lot of shit in my head that I think, my God, I'm becoming my mother.
You're just making your own little story there that I somehow.
It is my world.
That I somehow, I don't even know.
I don't know either.
You make assumptions that I just think you're strange. Okay, but what does that have to do with anything? I mean, does that make me think of you any differently? No. Nothing. So what's the problem? Yeah, I just don't like to be sniffed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a thing, but
You're in my bubble.
And
You'll be all up in my grill.
I'm still, it's the vampire in me.
Right. You want to have your nose in my ear hole.
No, not that.
No. Don't tell me.
No,
I tell you, I'm the one with the scent, lady.
Piercing funk, I'm not into.
I didn't say piercing funk.
Oh, well, you said ear hole.
Hey, just roll with it there, lady. Use your mind here.
I'm using my mind, and that's what gets me.
You sniff everywhere. You go crazy. You do. You're a very odor-heavy person.
But I'm not like that though with everybody. I mean.
Yeah. Well, you've talked about pheromones before, and sometimes people like the way somebody else smells.
Yeah.
I mean, you're into it.
Yeah.
And you attack me anytime you can.
Well, not anytime.
Anytime you can, yeah, you do. Sometimes you can't either, and you still do. Because you want a big old whiff. Want to, and it's not always necessarily when I'm dirty. A lot of times it's when I'm clean as well.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Freshly showered, you just want a big whiff.
Well, it's the pheromones. It's just whatever. It just oozes out of your body in like a mist.
Okay.
It's an SC mist.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
That's the new eau de toilette. SC mist.
Right.
By 𝓚𝓲𝓷𝓴𝔂. Anyway, that's my porn pick of the week.
Katie's porn pick of the week.
Wiener, floppy wiener, wiener. If you are feeling like you need some more Game of Thrones or something more, kind of like Game of Thrones-ish.
Some dragons and shit.
Well, if you want to like go LARPing in the bedroom, if you want to spice things up and
are you going full incest plan here? Brother, sister action? Is that where you're headed?
No, that's not where I was headed.
God, but for sure you were headed that way.
But if people want to go there, then they can.
I don't know. Why you'd want to do that with your brother.
I wouldn't. Well, you can get a dildo called the Realm. It's a Drago lock-on sword handle.
Is it Drago or Drago? We don't even know.
I don't know, but no one knows how to pronounce anything nowadays.
So it doesn't really matter. You just make it up.
I can let it slide.
You roll with it.
Sure, I will roll with it.
People have no idea how to pronounce anything.
Well, this thing looks like it's a sword handle, but you can use vacuum lock toys to put different dildos onto it.
Okay.
And it looks pretty neat, but it also looks like you can stick the handle side into your coochie or butt if you wanted to.
It's like a wiener handle.
It's got right, it does. It looks like a dildo. And then there's 2 dragons coming off each of the sides.
Yeah, so the hilt and all of that, you know, so you can install different dildo attachments there on the dildo handle.
Right. So if you're like, oh, I made Marion, haha, and then and then you're like, oh, here's your sister, ha, you know, you can have another one. Or this one is for your butt, this one's for your cooch.
Sure, that one's.
Because you don't want to mix those toys.
But exactly,
you don't.
You don't want to go stabby with an actual pointy implement. You want it nice and blunt.
Yeah, nice and blunt.
Nice and blunt. Yeah, blunt is key for you know, stuff you're stuffing up in you. I would imagine you don't want pointy, do you? I don't know.
Well, maybe someone wants something spiky.
You're a person that likes to be penetrated.
Yeah, but not with like a dagger.
This is what I'm saying. This is my point. I mean, you want something round and blunted and whatever.
Unless it's
comfy.
going in my butt. Then I need
then you want stabby.
No.
Then you want stabby? I don't know what you're asking me
I
here.
want taper.
You want tape? So you want stabby?
No, but not Owie stabby.
Stabby,
not
yes.
Blady stabby.
But you're saying stabby, so I mean, I know what you mean. Wink, wink. I know what you mean.
Oh, wink. Shut up. Oh, another idea, if you're looking for that special gift for your Valentine, there's a onesie that is covered in different colored and different shapes of vaginas. It's called the VaJayJay Onsie.
Onesies are so difficult to do everything in. They just are.
Well,
they're not, you know, getting. I mean, even for dudes, we have dicks, and it's still more complicated to go just take a leak.
You can't unzip it down and take your dick out. I mean, we have to take everything off all the way, all the time, because it's a jumper.
Yeah, this is my point. Yeah, right. I agree. It's horrible. Like, even if a lot of those things that zip all the way down don't zip, you have to like pull them down to like below your waist sometimes because the zipper doesn't necessarily always go low enough.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It depends on where the zipper stops, and you may just have to go everything around your ankles. And I feel like a 5-year-old standing trying to take a whiz. And if you have the onesie on, it's probably assumed it's fucking cold outside, right?
Or you feel like wearing a onesie.
I'm a tropical person. For crying out loud.
Well,
I'm not used to cold. So if I'm cold already, I don't want to pull that thing all the way down.
Yeah, it sucks. It really does. The drop seats aren't bad. The ones with the drop seats.
Right.
But the problem is, I don't know. I'm always afraid like I'll
you're going to pee all over yourself. Wait, because you don't know if something's in the way that you don't notice.
Right, because everything's cold and I got a freaking cold clam.
Yeah, you can't feel anything. I don't know what's going on. It's cold. I'm trying to take a whiz here.
My nerves are dead.
I mean, I already have this onesie on, so I definitely waited, an hour longer than I should have.
Got frostbite on my labia.
Uh-huh. Right.
Sucks.
Right. So just from a design factor, onesies are adorable. I got you. I understand and all, but really, on a functional scale, I mean, this is from a dude who wears overalls all the time. I mean, I deal with something that goes over, but I can take a leak without taking my overalls off.
Because it's got a crotchal zipper that you know how far it goes.
Right.
It's meant to go down that far and where it is.
It is. And not only that, but the shoulder straps they're adjustable so I can adjust it lower. So if I need to adjust it lower, so my zipper goes beneath my cock and balls.
And it's not a long sleeve shirt attached to pants.
Right.
Right.
I think I need to leave the onesies. I mean, if it's cold out, hey, a onesie might be the right thing, just for warmth. But it's not very fucking convenient. People up north in like cold places or, down south in cold places when it's cold, it's misery. Like, just absolute misery dealing with ice. I mean, there's stuff you can do. There is some things if you're into wintry
Ooh, I can
stuff.
sled. Yay.
It's whatever.
Sled.
It's fun, I guess. You know, neither one of us are big on rolling around at the beach so much in the sun anymore.
No, but that doesn't mean that I want to go roll
bathe
around in the snow either.
Right. You just want it nice. I just want it nice all the time.
Can I just be where there's no seasons?
I mean,
California's like that, though.
You want to go to the store and pick up some milk. All of a sudden, it's like an hour and a half proposition. I got to scrape the windshield, shovel the driveway.
Yeah, but now we're like, don't leave the house. You're going to die of a hurricane.
Like 3 onesies on. If I have to take a leak, people just piss their pants and just let it go because it's too hard.
Hey, wear a catheter. Catheterize yourself.
Too difficult.
Strap it to your leg. So all you gotta do. Or if you don't feel like shoving a tube down your dick, what you can do is they do have these latex underwear that you can get. You can actually get them at the Fetish Factory, not a sponsor. And they've got it's the latex underwear that you put on that does have a pouch to shove your cock in that has a tube that is attached to a bag that you strap to your leg.
Right. It's like a still suit from Dune. It's recycling your water.
But this isn't recycling, it's just collecting.
Sure. Could be. You do what you want with the liquid after it's been collected.
Well, if you want to recycle it, do what you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're in the desert. You got to protect yourself from worms.
You can get worms. I really do think it's ridiculous, though, how much they're trying to charge for this vagina onesie.
The vagina onesie?
Yeah. How much do you think that they're trying to? It's a white onesie and it's got different colored, different shapes of pussies all over it.
Are there any famous pussies? Anybody I know?
I don't think so.
Are they nice looking? Are they pretty?
Some
pretty
of
pussies?
them, no.
No?
No.
All pussies. That was a trick question.
Thinking Arby's.
That was a trick question. It was D, all of the above. You missed out on that. You didn't pass the SAT.
I don't care. I'm sorry, but there are some pussies out there that are like, ooh. I don't know. They're a little scary.
There's an ass for that seat.
Of course there is.
There's a seat for that ass.
They're like, I just want to like bite on it.
Yeah, no, there's people like them all kinds of different ways.
No, I know.
It's amazing.
I know.
It's mind-blowing.
And I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's not my preference.
Syphilitic, really. I don't know a whole lot of people that are looking for a drippy green one.
Bug chasers.
Well, see. Yeah. Right. So how much is it? Wait, I'm going to take a guess. Stop it.
Okay.
$129.
No.
$249.
No.
Okay, what is it? I took 2 guesses. What the fuck? You just going to keep walking me down? Am I getting hotter, colder, what?
$285.
Okay, so I wasn't too far off on my $249.
And I mean, that's not even with fucking shipping. I'm like, you've got to be out of your goddamn mind. There's no way I'm going to pay like $300 for a stupid onesie.
Wait a minute.
Grody pussies all over it.
Don't, throw the baby out with the bathwater here.
Why not?
Let's think about what you're saying here.
What?
I mean, how many pussies is on that onesie, do you think? 20, 30 vages?
There's probably, I would say maybe about 30 and then they repeat.
I mean, what if you're a lonely person sitting at home that likes pussy, and then that way you could do you could have complete winter long jerk off sessions while you're just wearing your onesie and never taking it off,
That's
gross. You're living in the pussy world. You absorb it. Maybe it'll make you better so you don't go so crazy in the winter months. You get to look at vages all day as you're hanging around the house because you're snowed in.
Oh my gosh. They're like purple and green and
colorful, happy.
They're happy.
You could save your life up north somewhere.
Happy little vaginas.
Imagine the people like in Norway, Sweden, Alaska, Iceland,
What about it?
They're not going to see the sun for another 3 months.
Yeah, but they were born in that thing. They understand. They get it. They're like, okay, this is where it's fucking bright as hell for 7 months.
See, and you know how they get through it? Pussy-laden onesies.
Okay.
Yeah, colorful snatch outerwear.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I wonder if the pussy one has a snap crotch.
Snap crotch technology. I don't know. That seems like a lot to ask for.
It's really not.
I mean, they were giving you, snatch from around the world all over yourself.
Yeah, but I wonder if you could pick them out and say like, this is a.
Yeah,
this,
if you could like put
that's
the
a white
badges on it that you want.
No. You can't customize. You can't be like, hey,
I want an A, a B, 3 C's, and a D.
You know, you actually could do it. What you could do is
just make one yourself.
Yeah, one of those ones where you can take a picture and send it to a they'll do your face or they'll do your pet or whatever and put it on any kind of clothing you want. Like the whole thing is the pattern. So,
I mean, you're already paying like $289. So, I mean, really, for $300, you could get a lot done. I think maybe you can't. Maybe you go down to your local flea market there if they still exist. They probably don't.
You know, I think maybe I'll take a nice close up picture of your ball sack and just have like a T-shirt made.
Okay,
just nothing but your ball sacks. People don't know what it is, and then they look close and they're like, "Are those nuts?" They're like, "Yeah."
Like big, giant sized.
No,
just little balls everywhere.
Everywhere.
Little
balls everywhere.
Just little furry nuts, non-furry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some long, some short. You know, one right large one left large one, both large ones.
I could just get take all the pictures of all the people that sent me dick pics.
Some of them that are tucked.
No.
What, tuck nuts?
The mangina thing is just weird looking to me.
Right. Sometimes you have to protect yourself.
You don't have to protect yourself from me.
Sometimes you have an overzealous person that gets really sniff heavy. Very sniff heavy.
I don't like to sniff balls.
Sure you don't.
I don't.
Right.
I don't. Dude,
right.
I do not like to sniff balls.
That's what you say now.
Well, you never know what's going to be like a month from now.
Well, you never know. You never know right at the moment what you're going to do.
You never know.
No, you never know. You could just like all of a sudden go spider monkey. Like it just caught you the right way. Like the wind was in the right direction and you were in the right mood. You know, I could completely see you going hard on that. It could happen. Don't pretend like it couldn't.
I want a lot of psychedelics. Come here.
Right.
I don't know. Right. All right. We're going to go to an episode of Rule 34. And when we come back, we are going to have a brand new Tits Man. And we're also going to have a farewell. And I will explain what that is when we come back. So stay tuned. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioCast.net. You can get me on Twitter later at KinkyKatieRadio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can also Google me because I like it. You can also get me on YouTube. So like and subscribe, hit the bell. I feel so dumb saying that.
Whatever.
I know.
Or don't. You know
or don't.
Dude, you completely know how this thing works. You know how it all works. It's just whatever. I don't care what you do. Just don't care. Didn't ask.
I even put I put on my Amazon wish list a little tribute to the Webster.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
Because I think one of these days if I get the outfit, I'm gonna wear it.
Right. I don't know what outfit you're talking about.
You don't, because I'm not gonna say it yet.
Right. You keep us all in the dark. They don't even know who Wubby is.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's like when you're trying to describe that streamer that you watch. I swear to God, it gets better.
What?
No, really. He gets funny. I swear to God.
So I hear that finally Tom Brady is going to retire.
Brady,
he's retired.
Best quarterback ever.
It's like people that when they want they send him to Tampa when they want to have their like souls just like sucked out of them.
Well, he's old. What are you going to do?
No, I know,
play that
but
game when you're 40-something years old. You're nuts.
Well, now finally we don't have to hear about him anymore.
Well, I don't have to hear about shit. I don't pay attention to sports.
I don't pay attention really to sports either.
I mean, we live in Tampa, so that's where he retired from here. And
you
probably know or don't.
Quite close to the stadium too.
Sure.
So
not too far.
No, not too far. But what also I think is kind of funny. Well, I mean, They came out with, I don't know what they're going to do next. I doubt they'll sell very many. That Lay's potato chips is grew potatoes in fields mixed with soil from the Raymond J Stadium to make the greatest chips in football history.
Oh.
And they're called the Grown in Glory.
Okay.
And
that seems really bizarre.
It does. And they've got, it's a black bag with gold writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got the Buccaneers flag on it with the skull and crossbones of the football.
Mm. Yeah, I could see one of the local pirates around here going, "Arr, it's so hard."
And how long does it take to grow a potato?
I don't think all that long. I don't know. A season? I'm not sure. It's not like a 10-year process for fucking potatoes.
I mean, what do they do? Just go out to like the 50-yard line and just take a scoop and just be like, there, it's mixed in.
No, you first of all, you grind up Irish people and then you put them in a decomposer. And at the end of 6 weeks, you got potatoes. Press them into little potato shapes.
Iron them out.
Yeah. That's what you do. Put them in the shape of a potato. Dig them right out of the ground. You're done. Potato.
I wonder how many bags that they're going to make of them, because they say, don't miss your chance to win a bag.
There are some hardcore football dorks out there that, would love something like that. At least to like, it's not like you could save them. I'm like, what are you going to do? Freeze them?
Well,
Put them in a jar?
Make
a statue out of potato?
You just don't even open them. You just stick them in your pantry or cabinet.
Yeah, and you wait for the fruit flies. We know what happens when a potato gets loose in a pantry.
No, it's a potato chip.
Oh, a chip?
It's potato chips.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bag of potatoes. It's not a bag of potatoes.
Oh, well, I'll take it a bag of potatoes. I got it up on the trophy shelf.
I said with Lay's.
Next to my Mike Tyson soda can. It's very delicious soda, Katie.
It's delicious.
It's a very horrible Mike Tyson.
I know. I never said it was great.
Yeah. No, me. Not you. I'm talking about you. You did one?
We were listening to a podcast today, and they were talking about this guy who had a pump, but it was a
penile pumper.
A penile pump. It was because he couldn't get hard. He was impotent, he was having problems. But this one was actually surgically implanted.
I think that's how they work.
Well,
they put little airbags in your dick.
Yeah, and then like little bladders, and then they have he had on either side of his pelvis, he had kind of like pumps, and those are the little pumps, like Nike shoe pumps. Anyway, one side would pump it up, and the other side would deflate it. So, what
are you confused about?
Well, at what point do you stop?
When you feel like it.
Well, no, I know. Okay, well, this is what I wanted to talk about is they kind of brought up a good point. They said, he goes, I'd probably do it till I popped. I mean, can you imagine popping your dick though?
I'm sure it happens. It's gotta happen.
But then what does sex feel like with it? Because it's not like hard, like rigid with blood, like the blood vessels. It's just making it hard, filled with saline, with salt water. Like, so is it like you're trying to shove a fat fucking sea cucumber into puss or butt, and it's just not, it just feels like squishy or bloated?
I don't know. Well, it's better than it not working. It's better than, if you're asking me, would you rather have nothing or be able to pump up your dick? Pump up my dick.
Well,
like Johnny Knoxville, we were just watching a thing where he was running through all of his injuries and stuff. And I'm pretty sure Johnny Knoxville has a pump.
Well, he said it works fine.
Yeah, with a pump. I don't know.
Wow, he's been hit in the junk quite a few times. And
this is what I'm saying. He really doesn't like his dick.
And I really want to see the new one, Jackass Forever. It's going to be out next week.
Okay.
But it's like I kind of, with everything I see on Instagram, I feel like I've already seen it.
You probably have.
I'm like, you guys are so old now. Don't do that stuff.
You're going to throw out your hip.
No, they already have.
Johnny?
They have their
Johnny!
I think Johnny Knoxville already has a hip replacement. Like, I think he already has one.
Right.
Because I know everybody's gotten hurt at some point on show.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Well, I think it's good for the older generation. They're all the same age I am, I think. They're older than I am, some of them.
Yeah, but not by much.
This is what I'm saying. No fucking way. No way. No way, no how. The heel would suck. Like, recovering from broken shit.
Oh, God, yeah.
Screw that.
Oh,
Negative.
my goodness.
But then again, when that's all you know in life, what's your skill getting kicked in the nuts?
Well, what are you going to do?
So pump it up, I say. Why not? I mean, if you don't, you have nothing, and then they can install a basketball shoe pump in your dick, well, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do it away. Maybe
don't-
later they'll figure out a way to put like nanobots and inject them through a vaccine and make your dick hard all the time.
Just get a bionic, fucking cock. But they say that that blue chew stuff really works.
But yeah, it's Viagra. I mean, I think it's the same ingredient. I think it's all the same shit.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Yeah, and I mean they'll have a yellow chew someday for Cialis. It'll just happen.
I whenever I think about it, I think about those they used to have, I don't know if they still even make this candy. They were sweet tarts, but they came in like a pack of 3 or 4 round discs that were like kind of chewy, kind of hard. Like they started to get a little more chewy when you chewed them. Anyway, but they were sweet tarts, these big and anytime I think of like blue chew, I think of that.
Tart. Oh, because they're
Candy.
big, round.
Yeah, it's candies.
They had a different name though. I think I know what you're talking about. The big hockey puck of whatever.
Yeah.
Of tartness.
Whatever. It's so stupid. All right, let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
Okay, so this week's Tits Man is you're going to go back to the old Instagram and you are going to go to 𝓚𝓷𝓻𝓵𝓭. That's EROTICAX.EU. And they have got, I mean, it's probably a fake account, so I'm sorry, guys, because it says erotic models, only fan models, hot Instagram models, follow and DM for free promotion. So yeah, it's probably fucking fake. But however, if you scroll through it, there are a lot of pictures of hot chicks with nice tits, and that's why I picked it, because I scrolled through it. Why not?
Right on.
But if you see, and I see some nipples, which I heard that's not allowed. So there are some nipples on there. And I will say, if you do see pictures of me, please tell me, because I didn't say they could do that.
Oh yeah.
Because that's I've already had to report I already told you, to
Fake accounts.
2 fake accounts.
It's rampant. They go crazy.
And they're charging for OnlyFans for my pictures. I'm like, hey.
Oh yeah, this one's, like you said, this one's definitely just snagging pictures from God knows where.
Yeah.
Right. Nice photos though, I will say.
I told you.
Good job.
See?
There's like a big furry bush up at the top.
There is. See, it's a chick. It's like just from the belly button to the mid thigh, and she's wearing a pair of panties. And right on the side of the triangle panties, you see a little bit of fur.
Oh yeah.
And it is a nice picture though.
I'm into it.
I know you are.
Totally into it.
That's why I picked it out.
Right. Good job.
You're welcome.
Man.
So going back to the whole Buccaneers thing, Gasparilla's here.
Okay.
It is here.
So what you're saying is don't go outside for 3 months. You have to keep the pets in.
Well, I didn't participate in wearing pirate gear for this week's show.
Thank God.
No.
Really?
I'm
Don't
not.
you can't encourage them with that around here. You gotta just whatever.
You don't have to encourage them.
No, you're right.
It's there already.
You're right.
Like you fucking go to the gas station, they're like, "Arr, what do you be having?" You're like, "Oh, please."
I'm just saying, it's ridiculous.
Which is very odd because I wasn't even thinking about it, and I was craving fish and chips, and then I went online this morning and I was like, "Oh, that's this weekend."
But on the flip side, if they really only had 1 parade or 2 parades, I would be. Just
That's
if
a
it was
different story.
normal festival size, I would be all into it. I would be excited about it yearly. But, it's like 18 parades, 35 festivals.
Oh my God.
People dressing like pirates for 2 months.
Talking like pirates, everything. 2
Beads.
months.
Everybody will have beads everywhere.
Oh my God.
Be being crazy.
Then they bitch, they keep throwing them in the water. Yeah, of course they do.
They're drunk. We're Floridians. What are you doing? You can't give us stuff like that.
You can't give us stuff like that.
We can't have nice things. You know better.
No, you know better.
You know better.
Come on now.
You got to get the disposable dishware and cups out when we come over. You don't want to break out the fine china. You're crazy.
Or the oops, my bottom just fell off my champagne glass kind of people.
Usually, yeah.
Uh-oh. If you feel like getting high, if you want to get stoned and you're feeling kind of hungry, these people decided to they made the world's biggest pot brownie.
Okay. Go on.
850-pound pot brownie.
How much weed's in it?
20,000 milligrams of THC.
It sounds like a lot. I mean, I don't really know milligrams at all, though, as far as like how many milligrams to get me high. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. Here, we'll just take, I don't know, spoonfuls.
No, no, don't go crazy with edibles. You will pay the fucking price.
Why did
take
you
it
try
easy.
to kill me?
You gotta sneak up on that one. You have whatever it is that you're gonna take a little bit of it, and understand what it's gonna do to you with a little, and you dose your. Like, you can't just jump in. You don't want to do that. You're gonna have a bad time.
Why do I all of a sudden can't move? I'm couch locked. I want to die and sleep and eat.
You get so much more screwed up with edible stuff, or at least I do.
Yeah.
Like, it's way easy to go way too far. And by the time you do, you're in it and you're just sitting there, just staring at the wall going, oh my God.
And there's nothing you can do about it now.
And all you can tell yourself is, well, people don't die from this.
That's
so
right.
just all you got to do is just hang on. You'll be fine
Just
someday.
hang on.
Well, it's going to go back to normal eventually.
God, that's like what happened when we used to smoke that potpourri stuff.
Right.
Oh my God. And
Right. Synthetic marijuana. Yeah. Or whatever they were putting in it. They weren't that whatever we were getting was not
good for you.
No, it was very bad. Whatever it was.
Well, because then you'd get so fucked up, you'd sit there and you just like, all right, just shut your eyes and lay there. It'll be over in a half an hour. 15 minutes to half an hour, and it's done. That's all it is. It's just done. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And then you're just like, oh my God. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It never worried me though. I don't.
Well, that's because you used to shit like this. I mean, I was never like, oh my God, the floor's on fire and jump out a window. I wasn't that. I would I would sit there and do like the whole fucking coffin pose, like, oh my God, cross my arms over my chest, just close my eyes and lay there as still as I possibly could.
You learn your lesson to don't do stuff like that.
My God, I'm so glad we stopped doing that. This stuff was bad.
Horrible for you. I don't, God knows what was in it. Who knows? Just a bad idea wrapped in a bad idea. Shoved up a prolapsed anus.
Oof. This brownie, they're showing pictures of it. I'll show you too.
3,000 pound or whatever it was.
850.
Seems excessive.
Well,
who are they feeding? Who's eating all this fucking brownie?
I don't know, but I will say it looks like a big block of maybe crushed Oreos. It's like that dark. So, but all of the people that worked on it, that baked it, they have the biggest smiles on their face. And it was like 4 women and 1 dude. The dude's just like, hey.
You gotta take it easy though. Oof. That is one big brownie, boy.
It looks like a fucking like lump of dirt. But
yeah. And they're all in their little medical outfit too.
Yeah.
Are they making Cialis or something? Is that where you make blue chews? It's Bruce Buffer in the background.
Oh God.
I mean, it literally looks like it's a square yard, like 3 feet by 3 feet by a foot thick.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like.
It really looks like you could start planting sod on it.
It's just a brownie.
It is just a brownie.
It could be soil for all I know.
But it is in the Guinness World Book of Records.
It's the world's largest pot brownie.
Yeah. The current world record for it's in there twice. It's in for Brownie and for Pop Brownie.
Okay.
Because the current title holder is her regular brownie, and it was only 243 pounds. So this is quite a bit bigger and does pack some more punch. Yeah, I wonder what they do with it.
You said doo-doo.
I did say doo-doo.
Well, they're probably just packing it up and portioning it out for like consumable, because it looked like it was like a food prep, like a
facility.
A facility, yeah, because they had the white coats on and like
lab coats and
like
hairnets.
If you were at like a cereal factory or
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Right. I've had to do work in like some of those, and that's everybody's got the hairnets and the white coats and everything's clean as fuck.
Yeah, when I worked for Palm Beach Confections was, I worked in a candy shop. I used to work in a candy factory, and we had to wear all white and the hairnets, and we dealt with a lot of chocolate and sugar all the time.
Because different food production is different from like, cooking in a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they go way cleaner.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like everything was white tile floors. There was tile on the ceilings. I mean, it looked like it could be a kill room.
So it definitely looked like it was a situation where they were going to square that thing up and, ship it out to customers worldwide or wherever they ship them to.
And that could be. Like to all the dispensaries. Yeah. And just be like, oh, we're featuring the world record.
That's right.
Pot brownie.
Get a piece of the world record pot brownie. It's only like 50% more than it would have been.
Yeah.
Because this is the world record.
Right.
But it's a good idea. Genius.
Taste history.
Genius.
Genius.
Brilliant.
There's this woman. She had part of her tongue had to be removed.
Okay.
But they replaced it with leg tissue. They took a skin graft from her leg and stuff.
Okay.
Well, they also took like a chunk, not just like a skin graft. Well, after it healed and after a while, it started to grow hair.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
And they have a picture of her tongue where there's a chunk of it like on the side, and it's a different color, and it's like
hair, fur.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, no, I've had skin grafts, and like the hair, wherever you get the skin graft from, you get the hair quality of where it came from. So if like in my case, the skin was coming from my ass and going on my leg, and the patch on my leg has no hair.
Yeah, it's weird because it feels you've got different sensations with it. Because I'll run my finger along it, sometimes you feel it, and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ! But then other times you don't even know I'm touching it.
Well, things get scrambled around when you get like when something gets hurt like that. Your nerves don't go back 100. Like they don't. It's not your brain doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know, Frankenfinger.
Okay, the end of my pinky, same thing. I don't. Sometimes it's better now. It's like your brain adjusts to like it gets used to that sensation is not what you thought it was. But for a long time, like if I got like cold on the tip of my finger, it felt like I had something in my nail bed all the way back by my cuticle, like a needle stabbing me.
Yeah, so we're talking about your Frankenfinger.
Or if you licked it, it would feel like it was on fire. It was very bizarre, but it would feel on fire in a different part of my finger. Yeah, like it just was all scrambled around.
Because your nerves are all a bunch of spaghetti.
But now you adapt to it. It's weird because now it doesn't bother me as much because I think
your brain has trained it.
Yeah, it made that reality now to where no, that's just where the nerve is now. They get a little rearranged.
Going along the lines of accidents, which they say, oh, this man accidentally did this. And it's like, okay, just like you sat on it, right? Well, this guy, because everybody knows that's an accident.
I have a perfectly good excuse. I swear to God, honey, nobody's going to know we were actually doing this. Nobody's going to really know it at the hospital. They're going to totally believe this is an original story. I fell on it.
Honey, the doorknob's still attached to the door. Shut up.
I fell, bitch. You goddamn say otherwise, swear to God.
Well, this guy, he was trying to not get this side chick pregnant.
Right.
So instead of using a condom, since he did construction work, he used spray insulation foam and stuck it down his fucking urethra. Yeah. And then squirted it yeah, he did a squirt, and if you don't know what spray foam is, it's like this liquid that expands quite a bit and gets hard, too. So he had to be rushed to the hospital and go to the urologist because some of it did go up inside his bladder.
Sure it did. That stuff shoots with a little force, and then as it's curing, it's expanding, usually.
Oh, my God. What they had to remove, he almost lost his dick. That's all the stuff I'm showing a picture to see what they removed.
Ground beef.
No, that is spray foam with blood and tissue.
Oh my God. It looked like a chewed up dick.
It does.
Oh my God.
So and there's also an x-ray in there too. So make sure you guys don't put.
Oh, that looked horrible.
Do not put spray foam.
And it was just spray foam. Oh my God. Ironically though, he can't have children anymore, right? Right. He's sterile, right?
I would imagine.
He's fixed up.
Well, fixed up. That's even if he
you don't have to worry about it anymore.
It looks like it fucking blew off and numb.
It could have. Oh my God. No, it exploded.
It exploded.
Like a hot dog that you put in the microwave too long. We just had a hot dog sitting out that Katie made. She had to make a show wiener right before the show. And it's just kind of hanging out in the hot dog water. All exploded like somebody took some spray foam and put it down its urethra.
Well, I was protecting it. I wanted to have safe consumption of my wiener.
No show bacon tonight, but a show wiener.
That's right. You make fun of my show snacks.
Your show here. Well, okay.
I was gonna fucking reheat a piece of pizza. God. Whatever. I've been like fucking ravishing lately. I've been so hungry. I don't know. Yes, I can't stop eating.
Too. Right.
So, because it's got to be right before my period, because I've been like horny as fuck, and now I'm like hungry. Like I'm like eat. So it's bad. Anyway, okay, guys. Well, we are gonna get out of here for the week, for the night, for the time, for the show.
Si, senor.
Pretty neat how you can do that. See, SC can blow smoke rings, and
that's not all that impressive anymore. People are doing like double-ended dragons with a half twisty and Nordic cross around the outside and whatever they call it.
I am still impressed though because I can't do it myself.
Okay. Still not that impressive.
Well,
but I appreciate it.
It's impressive.
Thank
to
you.
Me. Jesus.
You've been drinking way too much of that Kool-Aid.
Good God.
Need to back off a little. It's starting to affect you.
I like the Kool-Aid.
Like you're being affected.
Someone asked me, they go, your tits getting bigger or smaller? You fluctuate so much. I'm like, yeah, it all depends on what the fuck I'm wearing. Sometimes they look bigger in an outfit. Sometimes they don't. Anyway, whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this. I gotta go. So, yeah, I will give you guys updates on what's going on and events that are coming up, like Tampa Bay Screams. Hey, it's that time of year again. Also, tree chickens are being frozen. Kiss Night Cream Party, say bye. I see you guys anything for me?
I don't know.
Think so. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Bye. Love you.
I like tacos and burritos.